Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some important vocabulary, so let's get started. Today we're learning this word, graze. It can be confusing because it has two meanings. Let's take a closer look. Graze can be a verb. It means when animals eat. Example, cows. When cows eat grass, we say the cows are grazing. And we use the preposition on. The cows are grazing on the grass. The cows are grazing on the green grass. It means they're eating. Other animals that graze. Sheep. Sheep graze. They graze on the grass. Also deer. Deer graze. They walk and eat. Walk and eat, that's graze. So we use the preposition on when we talk about what they're eating. The cows are grazing on the green grass. But if you talk about a place like a field or a meadow, then we use the preposition in. The cows are grazing in the field. Or the cows are grazing in the meadow. But if I talk about grass, then I use on because you're talking about the food that they're eating. The cows are grazing on the green grass. Let's practice. Are the cows grazing on the green grass? That's right, the cows are grazing on the green grass. Are the cows grazing in the field? That's right, the cows are grazing in the field. Or I can say meadow. What is a meadow? It's a nice field. It's a beautiful field. That's a meadow. So I can say the cows are grazing in the meadow. Let's practice. Are the cows grazing in the meadow? That's right, the cows are grazing in the meadow. Now let's talk about the other meaning of graze. It's a verb here too, and it means to touch something lightly when you pass, like this. That's graze. For example, I was walking in a parking lot and I grazed the car, and the car alarm went off. I was surprised because I touched it lightly when passing it. I just grazed the car, but the car alarm went off. It started beeping. Remember, when an alarm starts beeping, we say the alarm goes off. In the past, the alarm went off. I grazed the car, I just grazed the car, and the alarm went off. I was surprised. But the most common use of graze is when you talk about bullets. People shooting guns, and the bullet just hits you a little bit, we use the verb graze. The bullet just grazed him. Let's hear some examples of the verb graze talking about shooting people, talking about bullets.
Quickly, but the Russians say that Belikov was grazed by a single bullet from over 4 kilometers away.
It feels like it just grazed my biscuits right there betwixt them.
The bullet grazed my arm and hit a tree. I can show you the tree.
I would swim until something grazed my foot, a sea creature, and then I would just be like, click, 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 blah, 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 right to...
I grazed him, but she tasered him. He's breathing. I think the bullet just grazed him, but he's passed out.
A bullet grazed the top of your skull and you most likely took a bad fall, which is what caused the concussion.
The bullet only grazed you, so the wound was pretty easy to dress.
Hey.
Actually, bullet just grazed my arm. 8 stitches.
One bullet hit the doctor right in the groin. The second one went wild, and the third shot just grazed my ear.
When your little boy has been even grazed by a bullet, all bets are off.
So example, the bullet just grazed him. It wasn't a serious injury. He's going to be okay. Let's practice. Did the bullet just graze him? That's right, the bullet just grazed him. He's going to be okay. So remember, the verb graze has two meanings. You can talk about animals eating grass, that's grazing, and you can talk about when something passes and touches something lightly. That's graze also. The bullet just grazed him. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.